Day one of the 188th Congress, and House Republicans now are on the verge of becoming a total clown show if they're not careful.
They're on the verge. They're on the verge of being a clown. If they're not careful, there's a chance. They pull it out. They're careful. They weren't careful. It's still a clown show. We're like literally as we're recording this, I'm looking at the vote count, and McCarthy lost his fourth bid to be speaker. I don't know, are we on to the fifth? I can't even track it anymore, but you can see like he already yesterday lost 3 votes for speaker. Even the first was historic. He decided to emulate the 90s era, the Bulls, I guess, and 3-peat on the first day, and then he comes back for even more on the second day. The first majority party leader in a century to fail to secure the speakership on the first ballot. He attracted 0 additional votes on a second ballot, and then on the third even lost one when Byron Donalds switched his vote to Jim Jordan. We'll be talking about Byron Donalds in just a second, actually. This is pretty historic, pretty embarrassing for Kevin McCarthy. There's been trouble getting a speaker before. It took 2 months, 133 ballots to choose the speaker in 1856, different times, I suppose. The last time it took even more than 1 ballot was 1923. And bear in mind, as we go forward, McCarthy can afford to lose 4 Republicans. The country can afford to lose literally hundreds. He can only afford to lose 4, and the best he's done so far, and this is counting right now, is 19. We'll see if it goes above that 19. They had a meeting this morning. It doesn't seem to have helped, because Byron Donalds is now up. He's the alternative Republican candidate to Kevin McCarthy, and he's gotten 19 votes now. So 4 losses for King Clown. JR, what do you think?
Oh, what a disaster. So Byron Donalds, who was the one who switched his vote in the third vote, I believe yesterday.
To Jim Jordan, yeah.
From Kevin McCarthy to Jim Jordan, who was the alternative that was propped up by Matt Gaetz, who didn't want it, who's still pushing Kevin McCarthy. Now suddenly Byron Donalds is that Jim Jordan, maybe because of his appearances on TV, because of his I guess, floating their idea that they're trying to keep this thing moving for someone who can bring it home. And apparently Kevin McCarthy cannot bring it home. He's inspired more people, or he's that next person that just gets that vote count. Maybe tomorrow it'll be Matt Gaetz. Maybe the day after that it'll be Lauren Boebert. Who knows? Who knows?
Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Just keep the butter ready. And if you run out of some time in between votes, run to the store, get your popcorn, get your bowl ready, because this will continue.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be, I believe in radical transparency here at the Damage Report. I could probably list like 4 facts about Byron Donalds, including that his name is Byron and/or Donalds, and that he got 19 votes right now. That said, you have a chance, JR. You can press a button right now, and instead of Kevin McCarthy, you get Byron Donalds as Speaker of the House. Do you press it?
Man, sure, why not? Because the thing, they're both gonna do the clown show. That's the one thing that the Marjorie Taylor Greenes and them have, at least in their argument, that makes sense here. Outside of just they want to get the legislative thing moving and start their investigations because they think that'll lead them to having more electoral victories. Again, think about it. That has nothing to do with legislating. That has nothing to do with helping the American people. They are promising, as yesterday Jim Jordan was ranting about before he tried to rally some more support around Kevin, was we got these things we have to do. We have to start our investigations. Listen, you guys, we can't let any more packages pass that actually help the American people. What are we doing here? Like, they put out their entire agenda there, which is chaos, saying they're better than others. The other folks are trying to destroy you. We need to keep our propaganda machine moving and try to continue into 2024. Yes, we know it's only one branch of government that we'd have some form of control over, but the thing is, it still won't get anywhere. That'll prop us into 2024 for more elections. People don't care about that right now. I'm sure some people do, but that's their motivation. How do you get there when that's your motivation? We trying to prop ourselves up for 2024? That's what you're doing with this Congress? Maybe that's why they're all split and divided like this.
Yeah, the only person whose total attention should be on 2024 is me, because I'm already there. I'm done with this. But okay, Donald's is up to 20 votes now.
Yeah, we figured 20 would get there. I figure that's how much Jim got.
Yeah, so I guess look, 20 votes is only as bad as the lowest depths Like Kevin McCarthy sunk to yesterday. If that goes above 20, then the end result is, from 1,000 miles up, it's the same. But that's starting to look like there's more cracks now. We'll see. Because right now, McCarthy not only has lost 20 votes, but Jeffries is up on him. I mean, not surprisingly, considering how quick it is and everything. But yeah, not looking great for him. This is what he's been working for years to get to this point.
He flip-flopped on Donald Trump's responsibility for January 6th for this. He kissed his ass for this. He went out to Mar-a-Lago and took that lame picture for this. Now look at this. By the way, this means that Byron Donalds then voted for himself here as well, because of those 20 from yesterday that were for Jim Jordan. He was one. He was the switch, right?
Yeah.
Now he's voting for he's voting for himself, and it's public, which is the other fun part about this. You have to say it out loud in front of your colleagues. This is who I'm voting for. This isn't a secret ballot. So now they can start holding things against you. This is something else that's gonna lead into this Congress. Even if McCarthy eventually gets it or someone else or whatever happens, these fights and these animosity, these anger towards each other is going to be held. Do you think these guys don't hold grudges, especially when it comes to power?
Yeah.
This is not, even as though this is the beginning, this is gonna lead to a lot more.
We'll see. I mean, I think Donald's decided to vote for himself after he heard my endorsement of him, because the vote came like immediately after it. But anyway, yeah, I'm wondering where they go from here. I mean, in theory, do they put Jordan back up again? Do they? I mean, they in theory could do the same sort of breakdown of candidates that they did already. Does someone? Well, who's another? Like, is it Scalise's time to finally be up there again? Does Donald Trump get tossed out? Like, because bear in mind, like you're watching this right now. You're having fun. I almost guarantee you're having fun with watching Kevin McCarthy look like I'm not gonna swear, a clown. I'm having fun. Obviously, I think you can tell that. It's not like this couldn't end up being bad. Look, I personally think if it were Jim Jordan, that's worse, right? And Kevin McCarthy. Kevin McCarthy's spineless, has no principles and everything. Like Jim Jordan is that, but also worse, and jacketless, no less. That would actually be worse. It's not gonna be Lauren Boebert or Marjorie Greene or knock on this table, but I don't know what's gonna happen.
Maybe they'll push that Donalds will win. The Republicans elect the first black speaker of the House. All that stuff. They can say Republicans. Look what we've got.
Yeah.
For more political news, breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.